Question is, do we have the right to critique other trainers' comments and other trainers' videos? Of course we do. Especially if you put your head above the parapet and try and sell an ideology that is false. Would I promote a trainer that shows good practice? Yes, I will, because I'm not scared about sending business somewhere else, because I'm very busy with people's problem dogs. And when I say I'm busy, my calendar is empty. I don't see 60 dogs a day. I don't think I could cope with 10 dogs a day, as well as the dogs I've got in the kennel that need to be trained, and the much stuff I put up on the internet, helping other people, explaining to them. This young dog here is a fine example. He's 12 months old, and he's Eddie's dog. Why isn't he out there, away from me? Why isn't he away from me? Why is he with me? When he runs with the pack, he opens up like all the other dogs. When we're on one-to-one and I'm walking, he's around my feet. Is he hunting? Is he doing a buddy? No, he's not. He's not doing a buddy. He's all around my feet. Have I thrown food for him? No, I haven't. Have I nurtured him? Yep. But he's trying it on. He doesn't want to go back in the kennel now. He wants to stay out. So he's having some discipline now, and he doesn't go back in the kennel. What am I doing? I'm picking him by the scruff and I'm leading him in. Could I lead him in with food? Yep, I could. Could I continue leading him with food? Yep, I could. Have I led him in with food? Yes, I have. He's now got to the stage he wants to push boundaries. He's testing me. He's 12 months old. He's finding his feet. But look at him. What's he doing wrong? If I come down heavy on him, I suppress him. Why? Because he's a soft, lovely temperament of a dog. He's not those manic trial lines that do nothing but have genetic traits that just want to put their head down and hunt. But hang on, stop and think. Is it in him still genetically, just because I don't trial, and he's out of my lines, out of my bits that you've seen hunt like a demon? Or is it the fact he's still a big baby? He's 12 months old. How many pet people would love a little dog like him, following, being around you? And what do these people say? They're manic, these spaniels. They're manic. They're manic if you allow them to become manic. But look at him. You tap into that hunting too soon, and you create a little monster that you're going to have to do nothing but pull back. And then you'll have to contact someone like me who knows how to get them back. Because those sort of dogs move from one home to another home, and then you take them to an idiot who says, let's put an e-collar on and fry them. Teach it a lesson. You put an e-collar on this dog, you come unstuck because he's soft. Why is he all around me? But he doesn't want to go wrong. Look, he don't want to go wrong. This is where we make friends, out in the field. When he's in my yard and not listening to me, and I say come here, and he doesn't, he's going to be in trouble. Come here, good lad. He knows what come here means. I've just showed you. He's pushing boundaries. I'll wait until the dog wants to push those boundaries. Then I show real leadership. Then I show real correction. But it doesn't need to be harsh. It doesn't need to be nasty. The punishment's got to fit the crime. And when I talk about punishment, as soon as I put that on him, that is punishment. because that's obedience. He's never had it on him. He's never had it on him because he doesn't need it in this situation. Or does he? Because let's see what happens. The lead's on him. Okay, there you go. What's he done? He's sat automatically. Why hasn't he hit the end of it? Why hasn't he hit the end of that lead? And all that drive and desire that I've got into him that's not there, he wants to carry it because he's a child still. He's a big child. But he's going to get used to running with that lead on for a day or two now. Now what? Come here. Good lad. Do I need the lead? Yep. Because when I teach him heel work in a minute, look at him. He's working it out. He's going, look, I got this thing on me now. What I'm trying to do is stay on the short grass so it doesn't get tangled up. Look at that dog. Look at him. Look at him. Hey, Chris Upton breeds biddable dogs that you can give time for it all to come out. And you don't need to rush them. But if you don't put faults into them, there's not many faults you need to iron out. See him looking and thinking? See how he goes so far, carrying the lead, but we're getting him used to carrying the lead because we're going to use the lead in the training. Now if he goes in there, he's going to get caught up. Come here. Look at that. For a dog that doesn't come here in the yard, good lad, good lad. Look at that soft, beautiful spaniel. Beautiful. But guess what? When he starts hunting in a minute, he won't look so soft then. But what's happening is he's out in the field with me and he's learning something. He's learning to follow. Look at the confidence coming up. Look how he drops down. Watch, I move backwards. Watch what happens. There you go. Good lad. Good lad. Good lad. This is the next dog you're going to see trained the Corleone way. See that lovely softness about him? That's what people should want. Not manic dogs that can't switch off. But ask the question why he can switch off. He can switch off because he's got a kennelled life as well as life with the other dogs. When he comes out here, everything's always been fun, no pressure. So it's knowing when to put pressure on a dog and when not to put a pressure on a dog. He's doing that. I'm not making him do that. But I keep telling you, each dog's different. They go through different stages. And he's now going through the stage. Look. Look. Come here. Good boy. Come here. Good lad. Good lad. Good boy. Yes. Yes. So I've been firm with him in the yard. When I ask him to come to me, good lad, he better do. So I go and get him by the scruff and I lead him into the kennel. But I've never beat him up. But he's learning to switch off pressure and cope with pressure. And that's what it's about. It's not about bribing the dog to be with me. It's making the dog want to be with me. Now, he can stay down there as long as he wants. I'm sitting in this position and he's looking over the fence at me and saying, why aren't you going in? We normally go in. It's his choice. Look, that's his choice. And he made it. Good lad. Good lad. And it's important that when he comes into here, I'm friendly with him and I give him that encouragement that I want. Because in a minute, when he doesn't listen to me, I can go to the end of the line if I had to. But notice how I don't have to go to the end of the line. Look how gentle he is. Look how he doesn't want to do anything wrong. And look how him and me are building a stronger bond by using the tools and using the tools correctly. It's so important you see this, but we don't show everybody everything, and we never have on the internet. We've showed clips, we've taught people how to get over problems, but we've never shown everything. Over on Patreon, we're showing everything, and we're talking about everything. We're talking about the pitfalls in dog training, the people who are the charlatans out in the dog training world, who are out to manipulate you. Whether they've got an ideology and they're lovely people, I don't care. But don't mislead people. If you say in your interview, in your live feed, on the internet for everyone to listen to, on Facebook, on YouTube, everyone's doing it now in the dog training world, aren't they? There was only one guy, wasn't there? Chris Upton in the Gundog Training world, but all of a sudden, they're giving out advice on the internet. If they tell you that these dogs live in dark, outside kennels, and that's where they learn to switch off, and when you bring a cocker into the home environment and it starts to play up and not switch off, they're right in some ways. Why did they have to mention outside dark kennels? Why can't you have outside nice kennels? Why can't you just say outside kennels? Because they're trying to sell an ideology. It's all arts and minds, isn't it? If you say that I train a dog with love and affection only, where's the dog gone? The lead's there, look. You can see where the dog's gone. He's sitting right next to me, look. He's sitting right next to me. What have we got in the kennel at the moment? Whining. We got a 12-week-old pup in there whining because it's on its own and it wants to have company. He goes in with the pup. This dog goes in with the pup. They get on absolutely fine because he's a soft-natured dog. He's not dominant. He's not beating the pup up. But if I put the 12-week-old pup in with my young pups that are coming up 8 weeks old, that dog that is 12 weeks old beats the shit out of them and jumps all over them because it's bigger, it's more dominant, it likes to show it. So I'm now going to take the lead off this dog because I don't need this lead. These tools are there when you need them. But what I do need the dog to do, I need the dog to walk to heel in a minute. And he's never been to heel because I've never had a lead on him. But when I do put a lead on him, he won't pull because he's not learnt to pull. As simple as that. But not everybody can do that. Not everybody has got the environment that they can just take a dog out and not put the lead on the dog. But guess what? If you want your dog to stay close, don't let it out there. This dog will retrieve. He's soft as soft can be. Look at him. You couldn't ask for a softer baby. So this dog's 12 months old. Is he ready for putting the stop on him? Yes, of course you could. He's got the stop on him when we play the tennis game. When we play the tennis game. But it's still a game. It's not serious. And I might wait another 2 months before putting the actual stop on this dog because I'm going to put the drive up. I'm going to put him in the rabbit pen and let him chase. Oh, you should never let a dog chase, especially a spaniel. You'll never get them back. That's why they can't get them back, because they don't let them chase and teach them to stop chasing when told. There's nothing finer than letting a spaniel chase. They're talking about if you keep putting balls out there for the dog, where's the dog want to go? Chase, chase, chase. It becomes manic. This dog's had plenty of retrieves. Plenty of retrieves. Is he manic? Is he manic? Is he over the top? Oh yeah, but he's bred out of a show line. No, he's not. He's bred out of working lines that have been winning lines. Dogs that I've won with. Temperaments that I understand. Look at him. What a booty softy. But I tell you what, when you get him on game in a minute, he's going to come alive. You better have this control. Look at that. He takes after his mother. He takes after his mother. Such a soft eye. Such a lovely dog. Have I beat him? Nope. Have I roughed him up? Well, I've asked him to come in the kennel and he doesn't come in the kennel, and I've slightly increased the pressure. He has to learn to follow. If he wants to stay in the field because he gets all this love and affection and he doesn't follow me back into the yard, I've got a problem, haven't I? But I can put him on a lead and lead him, can't I? And start showing him leash work. if he wants to push boundaries. And that's what I can do now. I can actually put lead on him and actually show him boundaries, that we have rules and boundaries in this place. But I've not had to use rules and boundaries at the moment. Not one out here. Why? Because he's never been punished out here. It's so important that he's not punished out here, but in that yard he listens to me at this age now. When he was younger, I'd go and get him if he didn't come in, but he used to come in, he used to follow. I used food, but I'm not using food anymore. But he knows the behavior, he's just pushing the boundaries. And through that, he's learning through association that there's going to be a consequence. Hear that pup? Hear that pup? Spoiled. Do you know why it's spoiled? You know why it's spoiled? Because every time it played up, it got attention. And it wants attention. If it doesn't get the attention, then it plays up. That's what you should be really talking about in the dog training world. That's what we should be really talking about. My dogs don't do that, because my dogs learn to switch off.